So your summer's going well, until that big storm comes by and you lose all the power in your house on a 90-degree, 100-degree day. Sometimes it's for an hour, sometimes it can go all night. But fear not, because there's a lot of things you can do to prepare for those hot, sweltering nights and still have a couple creature comforts at home. We're going to start with USB chargers. Now, I get a lot of these at conventions. It's somewhat of new swag. The idea is to have these things to charge your phone when your phone is, of course, down to 10%. One in particular is the MyCharge Razor. It has 6,000 milliamps and will allow you to keep your phone charged, but also turn it into a great power source for many different things, such as USB lights and fans and stuff like that we're going to get to. Do you need even more power? Well, check this out. This is the Jabra Soulmate Max. I reviewed it about a year ago. It's a Bluetooth speaker that has the ability to even charge your phone if you need to. You can watch a movie from your phone or tablet and let this take care of the sound and keep your phones and tablets charged as well. Perfect for those kids that are pretty unruly in those stormy nights. This device will keep a full charge up to 130 days, so you don't need to keep it plugged into an outlet. You just have to recharge it. At $230, it is a little bit pricey, but it'll keep you going if you have an all-nighter with no power. Battery-powered flashlights can fail at times. Of course, the batteries go bad, or, they bust inside the unit, however it works. But this one little USB light is perfect because it's great in many different ways. This is the Onite USB light bulb, and it plugs into a USB port. It has a little on-off switch, so I can turn it on right there. And it's got a great throw of light for a little bit of wattage. You can use one of those USB chargers to plug it in and then just hang it up on the light fixture, hang it up on the wall. You can also use this in your camping gear, throw it into your camping gear and put it on top of your tent so you have light in the middle of the night. Or if you're working on your car, you can always hang this from the hood and then plug the USB into a power source, even the car, if you're just doing light work and not electrical. Of course, it's going to be sweltering hot, 90, 100-degree nights, so you'll want to have a fan. And I also sleep with a fan. So when the fan doesn't run, even if I don't want the cool air, if I don't hear that fan, sometimes I get a little bit edgy and then I can't sleep. And that's where this comes in. This is the Opolar USB fan. Now I have it hooked up to my Anker USB charger, and I've been running this. When I got this last week, I did a setup where I charged this fully and then I let it run. This thing ran for a good 8 hours before it got down to almost nothing, and then of course it fizzled out at that point. So this will get you through a whole night. It won't cool you like air conditioning will, but at least it'll try and keep you comfortable. And the best part is both this and the light, these are all items under $10, so easy to purchase and put into your emergency drawers.
I have yet to find a USB device that'll help me wash the dishes.
If you have a car but don't have one of these, you should really put this into your toolbox or put it in the home and whatnot. This is a Peak jump starter. Of course, there's many different brands. This one's Peak. This is 600 peak amps for smaller cars. Of course, you can get bigger ones for bigger cars. But the other thing about this is something that you fully charge, and then every 4 months, just like with the Soulmate Max, you plug it in and you recharge. But the cool thing about this is it's got a USB port right here, which means that you can use it to power some stuff. In fact, when we had a power outage earlier this summer, I used this to recharge my phone, and we used this to keep the MiFi plugged in so we could have internet throughout the house during that evening. Relatively cheap. They start at about $40, and it's perfect because it'll help you power anything that you need, small items like the fan or the USB light. Of course, you can get these. These are LED candles, and they're not real candles. They're just basically LED lights, but they're perfect in situations like this, and you can get them in like packs of 12 for at least $7. More stylish ones you can get, so you can put them around the house and then have them, for a nice evening candlelit dinner and stuff like that. But they're also perfect to make sure that you are protected. You can see around the house when the lights go out. And some of them are rechargeable, USB rechargeable. Some of them have solar panels to them. Of course, can't help you in the middle of the night, but at least you can get a good charge on these and keep these ready for when the power goes out. One other thing I would I highly recommend, especially if you have kids that are getting really antsy, and that is have a couple movies digitally downloaded onto a thumb drive that you can put in a safe place. When the kids start to get antsy, you can pull out the tablet, pull out the phone, and there's always a way to hook up one of these into the tablets and phone with special adapters. So you can pull it in, download the video, and then they can watch their videos. Maybe you have a couple videos already downloaded on the tablet and phone, but at least they'll have some entertainment so they don't go unruly because they don't know what's going on. Of course, longer outages might need a longer term solution, generators and propane lanterns, solar panels, stuff like that. But for an 8-hour outage, these items will keep you going when the power cuts out. You got a tip or trick that you use for a power outage during a storm? Please let me know. Tweet me over at Geekazine or geekazine@gmail.com. Also keep in mind there are many other batteries that you might have in your house. If you own a car, then you can use that to charge devices if you have an outage more than 8 hours. If you've got a motorcycle, even some motorcycles nowadays have USB outlets, so you can charge and use the motorcycle battery for a little bit more. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll see you next time. You guys geek out and take care.